guys, so today is Sunday, so we have a partial day here at the elevator because they are open from 1 to 6, I believe. Sometimes 1 to 7, depends how many people are hauling in. So we are trying to get some fields finished up. I'm at the elevator right now waiting to get in. It's one of our trucks right there. So once he gets in here, it's getting busy now. Once we pull on here, we'll be able to go wait in line in the back. There's normally about 2 trucks, then we can dump. So the lines are definitely picking up, but so far it's not too bad. It's manageable. We can at least keep up with the combine. So hopefully we get through here. And over here we dump ourselves. So I'm gonna be able to show you guys basically what it does at the elevator. Show you the process. So this whole elevator here, they got this leg here. So there's a pit over here, there's a pit right there. This is a concrete elevator that goes down a ways. They got all the flat storage across the train tracks, and they got a dump over there, and then they got that building and all that. Just got told to go to pit number 1, which is my favorite. Time to head back to the field. Well, that was the last load for the night. They got one more truck to fill.
Pretty good excuse right now if something goes wrong.
We got one more truck to fill. Elevator shut down at 6 o'clock, and that was the last load in there. So they just loaded me. Dad's already loaded at home, and hard telling what he's doing. Probably got his feet kicked up watching football, be my guess. Must be rough. Anyways, I'm heading back home now. I'm gonna go park the truck and I gotta go feed my cows. And then I gotta go finish installing a door handle and lock on our house, because ours quit working. So that's fun. Gotta love home projects, especially when everything in the newer world is different than what it was in the older world. So nothing interchanges and you gotta do a bunch of customization. Anyways, see you in the morning. Woo! Good morning. It is a little bit cold and windy, and I don't like it. But we are done at this field. Got this field all wrapped up sooner than I thought, actually, because it's only 9 o'clock, so I'm gonna have a partial load. I'm gonna head to the elevator and I'm gonna run back and feed my cows as they move over to the next field. It's about 7 miles away. And there'll be 2 empty trucks, so I'll have a little bit of time. Figure that's a good time to feed cows. Hopefully my tractor starts. My battery's getting weak and it doesn't like the cold. Day just keeps dragging on, I guess. It's starting to rain now. Sprinkling, I don't know. Kind of see it. Which it's kind of been doing it off and on all morning, but it's getting heavier. We're not supposed to get any rain, so hopefully it doesn't. But the other news is the tractor with the grain cart now has a ruined tire, because the tire went flat on it, and we're pretty sure it's probably ruined because it looks pretty cracked out. So we had to unhook that tractor off the grain cart, and the cousin went down and grabbed another tractor, and he's bringing it back, and my other cousin is bringing the tractor with the bad tire. He limped it to our shop. He's gonna put some air in it and see if it holds. If it does, we're gonna put the disc on it. And we got to run down and disc a spot where we can turn trucks around in the road, because we're picking along a highway now, and the gravel road we normally use is under road construction. So he's gonna run down there and hopefully disc a spot before we get the guys to come out and change the tire on the tractor, hopefully. So I guess that buys me just a little bit more time.
Bring the Avery jack over there, Josh, and help you just in case that hip settled down. Okay, sounds good.
The lines at the elevator are getting really long, so we're gonna have to start waiting in line now. So I doubt we get that field done today. Not at this rate, anyways. What's going on, guys? Well, we got a change of plans. Well, not really. We have plenty of help. So Dad took my truck. Both my cousins are back, so one's in the grain cart, one's in the truck, my uncle's in the combine, and our friend Dusty is in the other truck. So we have 3 trucks running, and that's all we got. We have a 4th truck, but we don't have a trailer for it. So we have 1 extra guy, so I came down here. My grandma gave me a ride, and I got the tractor and disc, and I'm gonna do some discing around here. I gotta disc a couple ends. I want to disc down some draws, and then I'm putting some pivots up this fall or spring, and I want to get those disced up where they're going to lay them down, because they're hilled pretty deep because it used to be a gravity. So I'm going to disc that down for them, and then I'm going to head back with the disc because we're going to be done up here. It's cold. It's really cold. here's what my plan is. So I got the disc, and this is one of the draws that went through here, and which it kind of winds around and then goes back there, which back there is where I bent the ladder on the combine because I fell in. And then even just around these bends are just getting really deep because of all the rainwater we had. So I'm gonna take this advantage this year because I didn't hill anything or ridge. Some of you guys might know ridging, but we call it hilling. I didn't hill any of this because it rained and rained and rained and rained. And then when we had the chance, I got up here and I kept snapping corn off because it was just, the corn was too tall. So we didn't hill it. The reason we do hill, little backstory, is because for us it seems to really help the corn take off, like opening up that soil, and then it just seems like that corn takes off. Another reason is it seems to help it stand better because you're kind of packing dirt around the stalks, so you're giving those roots just a little bit more support. And then the third reason here especially is you've seen in my harvest videos when we were up here how everything was drowned out in a lot of spots, and that's because like the water has nowhere to go. So in theory, if we ridge it, that gives the corn a little bit better chance in the water. Like it'd take a lot more water for it to flood than having it completely flat and just wipe it out. So those are the reasons we hill. But going back to what we're doing today, I'm gonna disc all this because it's not gonna be rough because nothing's hilled. And then my plan is this fall, before the ground freezes, to get a scraper, and I'm gonna scrape some dirt up around here and kind of move it around, put some of the pivot tracks, fill up some of the goalies a little bit, and yeah, so let's get rolling. Now we're taking out the spots where the pivots are going to go, and because it's all hilled, so we want it smoother for them when they're driving along here using their crane and everything to set up the pivots. So I'm going to go over it a couple times here just to kind of smooth it out a little bit, make it as nice as possible. You know, I will admit there is a part of me that really does miss disking, especially when it looks that good. But we quit because, well, one, it's a lot of extra work, it's a lot of extra manpower right before we plant. Like right now, yeah, we got plenty of tractors and plenty of people after harvest that we could do it. But what we run into is in the spring, when we need someone to run ahead in the field cultivator, we don't have anybody to do that. And you know, we have 3 of us, 2 of us are each in a planter tractor, and 1 of us is running seed around from one truck or one planter to the other. So we really don't have an extra person to run the field cultivator in front of both planters. And so that's one reason why we quit. And then another reason is having no till means we don't break up that soil, which is in our area is nice because it doesn't dry out. We don't have that high moisture ground. There's still a lot of people around here that disc, and I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. You know, I mean, I would like to do it. I think it would save a lot because we won't have to do any shredding. We could just go in and disc on an angle, and you know, maybe if we even had a really nice disc with a harrow or a rolling basket, we wouldn't have to cultivate before we plant. But I don't know. There's a lot of things we could do and change, but for right now, we're gonna leave it as is. Alright, well, I'm gonna head back home now and start that journey. It's about an hour drive or so. Sounds like they got everything under control for harvesting because we got the extra help. So I'm probably gonna run home and finish up my door project. Turns out I'm gonna have to get a new front door because the new locks aren't the same size as the old locks, and I can't drill a hole big enough because there's already a hole there and it's a metal door. Trying to get a hole saw to cut around the outside of that is, well, near impossible. So I guess we're gonna get a new door, which is probably okay because this one's all cracked up and it leaks air real bad. So hopefully the new door solves that issue, and then we'll be right back to harvest tomorrow, or shredding, or disking. I don't know. Guess you have to stay tuned. Thanks for watching. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button. Helps out the page and helps the channel grow. And I really appreciate all you guys watching the videos, and thanks for subscribing. If you haven't already, please do so. We'll see you next time. Thanks, guys.